theme of our room is dedicated to the washerwoman, women who took in laundry and did domestic work. And this is post-slavery, right out of slavery. For women, for families to make a living, they had to do what they knew, and they were domestics. And when they were enslaved, when people were enslaved, so they continued that tradition to bring in wash, to do the domestic work for very little money. And I think with a lot of domestics, they wanted to be able to give to themselves and their families the same things that they did to other families who were often white families. I believe there was a sense of pride. If I can do this for them, this level of effort, and make their clothes look clean, then mine should be the same way. And also I think it was kind of wanting to be accepted, to fit into mainstream. I have to look as good as I can afford to look. So we said, what about doing something about women who took in laundry, about ironing and the importance of doing laundry and the importance of that in our culture. And I think for many people, it was seeing objects that were everyday objects. Some of the objects brought shame. People were ashamed of the fact that they had mothers or grandmothers that did domestic work or had to take in that kind of work to make ends meet. But to see it in a place of reverence, I think made a big difference. To see a great-grandmother's iron or her tablecloth or her dress and her purse, it made it something special. The Color Girls Museum, though this concept is young in its infancy, to think that this project could become a institution, a place where people can go, where they can take their children and show the history of what it was to be a colored girl and what it meant.